I would like to welcome everyone here today for this historic event. Today we will be hearing from the Jackson County Executive, Frank White Jr., and our county legislators who co-sponsored the Ordinance 5731, which implements a conversion therapy ban for minors in Jackson County. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce 1st District Legislator Manny Abarca.
Good morning, everyone. What a tremendous day to be here to celebrate this first ever county-wide in the state of Missouri ban on conversion therapy. It took us a while to get here, but I think this shows a true testament to our collaborative leadership as we approach this effort to perfect the language, providing for the needs of all within our community. But I will say that I'm committed to these issues as we see statewide the LGBTQ plus community being attacked, trans folks unfortunately being the main priority, seems like, in the legislature currently, daily, unfortunately. But this is one step forward for us. And in Jackson County, there's a legislature that cares about this community and will take on these challenging issues no matter what the state will say and do. So it is with great pleasure that I can introduce my friend, longtime friend and colleague who led this effort with us from the beginning, Legislator Jalen Anderson.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is a true honor to be here with all of you today. I think I need to, I'll bring that up there. There we are. But good morning. I just want to say that this effort is truly historic for Jackson County. What we did today, but also a few weeks ago, but what we do every day on defending human rights is something that every county across the state needs to be doing so that we fight back against Jefferson City and that we make sure that we protect all Jackson Countyans, we protect all of our residents, and that no one is ever left behind. I do want to say that I am proud of this effort. I'm proud that with my help of my aide, Winifred Jameson, that we were able to get this together with the help of Mr. Justice Horn and the LGBTQ Commission of Kansas City. I hope we can have a Jackson County LGBTQ Commission one of these days soon, so that we can really defend human rights, but also that we focus on all civil rights. I do want to say, ever since the very beginning, when I first introduced this legislation, but also was able to have a strong ally as our new legislator for the in-district, 1st District, Manny Abarca, hopped on and got to work. I think that is a true testament of this new generation coming up in politics. But I would be remiss to not mention someone who has been with me from the very beginning, even last year, our county executive. Our county executive stood strong against all pushback from many different areas. He's the only county executive in this state to openly say that he would support banning conversion therapy throughout all of Jackson County. He was with us from the very beginning. And not only am I glad to have my two friends here, but I'm glad to call them my colleagues and those who are willing to serve the people. But I also want to say, before I bring up the county executive, I want to thank all of the activists that got involved with this. I know it was difficult. I know it was painful at some times. But the activists, those who have felt this pain, those who have gone through therapy that they should never have gone through, the torture of children, I want you to know, if you've struggled with this, if you've been through any type of attack from an individual or group for who you are, I want you to stay strong. I want you to hold on, because we have stopped something that has hurt you or is hurting you. But I want you to help us so that we can help you. We want protections in place. This is just the beginning of this legislation. We will protect everyone in Jackson County. So I'm very excited and honored to bring up my friend, ever since I came to the legislature, our very strong and admirable, our Jackson County Executive, Mr. Frank White.
Good morning, everybody, and also I want to welcome you guys to the future home of our county administration once we get everything in order to move it forward. This is a great day in Jackson County as Jackson County becomes the first county in the state to to put a ban on conversion therapy. And I think this really sends a clear message throughout our state. And also, I'm proud to, as we stand in making sure that our LGBTQ plus youth are loved, that they're valued, and that they're respected, and they know that we care, and someone cares always about them. I want to commend our legislator, Jalen Anderson, Jalen, for sharing your courageous story. And I believe that story really pushed us across the finish line, so to speak, because it takes a lot for someone to share something that happened to them and a time where it's so sensitive. And you sharing that story really hit home for me and to a lot of people. And I want to commend you for that effort. Also, I want to commend you for not giving up the fight to protect our kids and protect children in Jackson County. And I also want to say thank you to the organizations and the community members who worked tirelessly to see this change. And we were able to get that done. So thank you to all of you. Also, I want to commend the legislature and also Legislator Manuel Abarca. You guys did a great job in working together to get us to the point where you can pass this ban on conversion therapy, and you passed it with a 9-0 vote, which I think is very commendable. And also for bringing me legislation that today I am very, very proud to sign. So I want to thank you all for coming today. Like I said, this is a historic day in Jackson County, and as Mr. Anderson said, we will fight for the rights of people whenever we need to, and it's a climate that we have to always be aware of, but we always got to make sure that people come first. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, and now I'll do the honors. Thank you.
So at this time, the county executive is going to sign the ordinance. I would like to invite all the community that stood beside us during this time. So Justice Horn, Sylvia, Winifred, Caleb, the executive team to come on up. They were all part of this in the community as well. So and Ashley, the executive team, Brian. And the executive's going to sign 5 of these ordinances. So if you want to bring your cameras up, you're more than welcome. And if not, we'll start the signing ceremony.